I'm Samantha.
And I'm Candido.
And this is
Geeking Out with My Spouse.
And on today's episode,
we're going to be talking about that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
It's a good one, so stay tuned.
So we've been on a bit of a anime trip for these past couple weeks, trying to squeeze in other shows.
We have.
I never would have thought in the 10 years of being together that you'd be in this stage with me, which is really exciting to share these things with you.
It's because you created this monster.
Well, you know, I always tell people, give it a chance. There's so much for everyone, anyone, any genre. You know, there's something for everyone. You want some emotional stuff? There it is. You want some fantasy sci-fi? It's there. You want sports? It's there. You want drama, a slice of life? It's all there. So nobody listens, but finally you did.
That's life?
That's life. So yes. So I think, what was it? Maybe, I'm going to say, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago at the most, I just put on that time I got reincarnated as a slime while we were sitting downstairs.
No, it had to be more than a month ago.
I don't know. We went through it, and we went through it quick.
Maybe
a little bit more than a month. So we started watching that time I got reincarnated as a slime. And what were your initial thoughts seeing it on the screen?
So in the beginning,
Yeah.
it was cute.
Okay.
So, you know, you have this, well, cute, but after the guy gets murdered.
Yeah. The 35-year-old salary man with no life.
No, I think he was like 37.
He was older.
Yeah.
Out there meeting his friend and his girlfriend. And his friend with his girlfriend, and a dude comes.
Dude runs up
out
and
of
he
nowhere.
jumps in the way.
Yeah, like, who was he after? Was he after his friend? Like, I don't even know.
They don't even revisit that.
This dude, is it just a random guy trying to commit a random act of violence, just running through the street with a knife pointed out?
Jesus Christ!
I feel like it was geared towards his coworker, almost, right?
Yeah, because he jumped in front of him
and pushed him out of the way, or something like that.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that.
Was there some kind of secret conspiracy with his coworker? And then, well, in his deathbed, or in his death throes, laying on the ground, you know, he's saying his last wish is like, you know, delete my hard drive, all this crazy stuff.
Yeah, nothing ever comes of that.
Yes, it does. There's a scene right afterwards. He's like, I hope you delete my hard drive. And his friend grabs his full computer and throws it into a bathtub filled with water, and it sparks. Did you not remember that?
No, I do.
Yeah.
But, like, there's nothing else about it.
Yeah, no,
like, that's just it.
That's it. Yeah, he's reincarnated in another life. So that old life he references every once in a while, but
well, now that you mention that, now I want to know what was on the hard drive.
We're gonna have to Google that later. Maybe there's something in the light novels that revisit that part of his life to see what really was supposed to happen.
If not, we're gonna have to create some fan fiction.
Yeah. So again, so in the beginning you thought it was kind of cute,
so
right?
Cute, yeah, because he's reincarnated as this little slime, and he's bouncing around,
Yeah.
And then he meets a dragon, which of course, you know, I love dragons.
Yeah,
dragons
what was your first thought of when he met the dragon? Like their interactions.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was funny, right?
It was really funny. It was very cute. It was like
this big dragon with this deep and thunderous voice.
And you can tell he just wants a friend.
He just wants a friend. He's been alone. He's been sitting in there for 300 years.
Just wants a friend.
Yep.
So, yeah. So it was really cute.
They build that relationship. I don't know how long he was in the cave.
Yeah. It kind of doesn't say, but
they became friends like quick.
Yeah.
And like, you know, it's crazy that they become friends so quickly, and then he's like, listen,
I'm gonna eat you,
I'm gonna absorb you, you're gonna work on your infinite prison from your end inside of me, and I'm gonna work on it on the outside with great sage, try to figure this out so we can try to get you out of there. But to trust him, you just met him, you know what I mean? But I mean, what did he call them, bosom buddies?
I think so. Yeah.
We're bosom buddies now. Oh my goodness, yeah. So I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, then he absorbs Veldor, the storm dragon.
Yeah.
Which there's like
Veldor Tempest. Because he names him.
Yeah, well he names him Rimuru, right? And then he's obviously Veldor, and then Rimuru says, you know what? Let's get like a surname, like a last name.
Yeah.
Like I'm Rimuru, you're Veldora. Let's have a joint last name since we're brothers.
Yeah.
And Rimuru comes up with Tempest because he's a storm dragon. And like Tempest, Storm, and that's where that comes from. So he becomes Rimuru Tempest, he becomes Veldora Tempest.
So, question.
Yeah, go for it.
Didn't think about this before because, you know, we're watching the show, so everything happens. But, like, now that we're revisiting that, Veldora didn't get stronger when he gave him that surname.
No, he didn't get... Veldora didn't get stronger. No, because the surname... Well, I don't think he would get stronger because the last name... Or the naming piece, I think it's maybe first names. Because
yeah, but
everybody
if you
else...
rename them, they get stronger, right?
Well, he didn't rename it. He just added a last name. He already had a name. He was Veldora. And I think when Veldora named Rimuru... Maybe Rimuru got... I mean, that's the storm dragon, right? That's probably where that's where all his... Maybe that's where his initial surge of power comes from.
And they don't even say that.
Because so he names Rimuru, and then Rimuru absorbs him. So he's got, like, all the power.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what starts him on this path.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't bounce around and absorb Veldora and becomes friend with Veldora, then this is a whole different story.
Yeah.
So yeah, then he gets
Okay.
then he gets out of the cave and then meets the little goblins.
Then he goes to the goblin village,
Yeah.
and they're like, they don't feel his presence anymore.
They do feel his presence. Oh, they don't feel Veldora's presence.
Yeah.
But they feel Rimuru's presence
Because he's very strong.
he doesn't know how to hide it.
Yeah.
And they're all like bowing down to him. It's like, you know, whatever, the old goblin I don't know, village elder, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember his name. Yeah.
Rigurd.
Yeah.
So yeah, then he meets them. And because, you know, he's having issues with it or whatever, they ask him to help them with the wolves.
Yeah.
Right? And because the wolves came and they were trying to take over the village, so on and so forth. And he's like, well, you know, I'll help you with my strengths. And then the wolves come in and they fight the wolves.
Then he kills the dad.
Yeah. And then the crazy thing happens, the first thing. Because remember, I was kind of waiting for you to see it. But he's like, oh, I'm going to name you guys because I got to figure out how to keep track of all you guys. And he names them.
And then
he falls asleep.
Yeah.
And then he
falls asleep for what, like 3 days, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
And then, so you see what happens afterwards. What were your first thoughts when you saw, like, because I didn't tell you what was going to happen.
No.
At least not then. Like, when you saw, like, Rigurd, like, and he's like, who the hell is this old buff guy flexing? You know what I mean?
Well, obviously I was confused.
Yeah.
You know, because you got these cute little goblins and this old decrepit guy.
He had like a cane. He was like hunched over. Like he could barely move. He looked like a little Yoda almost.
And then,
yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're all like bigger.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know.
Flexing every time. So they're all bigger except for one.
Except for
Gopta.
Gopta,
he was exactly the same.
Yeah, but you know, Gopta, he is a force of nature because no matter what, he's not scared.
Oh no, you had to motivate him.
Yeah, but
with the right stuff.
He battles.
Yeah,
and he does pretty well when he goes into battle.
I like him later on because, you know, he's like he gets stronger and everything. Yeah. I like he becomes leader of the Goblin Riders and all that stuff, and I think that's really cool character development for him.
Yeah,
because like he looks exactly the same. Everybody else gets like bigger and jacked and stuff, but he's like this like small, slim dude, big round head.
He even says it too. Rimuru says it.
He's like everybody else changed. Oh wait, except for that one, right? So that one didn't change very much.
Yeah, but so I think the thing that I really like most about the show is the world building.
Yeah.
And it's...
So you wouldn't have thought about that, though. Like, I kind of told you that this was, like, action, but it was more about world building.
Yeah.
And, like, when I say that to people outside of, you know, you and everybody at work and stuff about how certain stories or animes and stuff are about world building, they look at me like I'm crazy. Like, what do you mean world building? I'm like, well, like...
Literally, like...
Yeah. Like, you're building a nation, you're doing all this stuff, you're managing people, resources, like, building relationships, like, you're doing all this stuff. And you don't think that it would make for a good show, but it really does. I've seen a bunch now that I really like, and they're about, like, establishing a society.
Yeah.
A bunch of them I've seen. I could probably name, like, 4 right off the top of my head. But, yeah, it's really good. I love that.
Well, yeah, and what I really like about it is they thought of everything.
Yeah.
So the creator of this show really thought about everything because, you know, when he goes in, he's like, all right, we need people to make clothes. We need people to
make roads.
Build
buildings.
To do everything. So and then they go on with the plants, the farming. They try to get crops and anything that you can think of that you would need to build a nation. They thought of it.
Well, is that because Rimuru himself was a human, right? And
maybe.
That he's just trying to bring real world or his version of real world into this fantasy world. So that's why he knows everything.
Yeah.
Obviously. But like just the way it's executed, I think is really cool. Like the way that they incorporate like magic and certain elements and sciences and stuff to get the same I don't know, benefit that you would get in the real world, right? I think that's pretty cool.
Well, also they talk about a like a committee or something that tries to keep it from being like the other worlders. So it's like there are other worlders there. Yeah. But they're trying to keep it from becoming like
some of them don't want it to be that way. They're like, oh, like we're playing a game. I don't want it to be too much like it was in Japan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like the secret big bad, or one of the secret bads is like
that's going to come later.
I think that's kind of what his ideology is. He just wants that, he wants to rule that world, and he doesn't want it to be like Japan, because he's away from there. So why would he want to be doing the same stuff?
Yeah. Well, Maribel was also from Japan.
No.
Well, so she was reincarnated.
She was reincarnated. So she's like Rimuru. Everybody else, so Rimuru and Maribel are kind of the same because they were reincarnated. The only difference is because of the wishes when Great Sage was talking to him as he was dying. He wanted a body that wouldn't get hurt and wouldn't feel cold and wouldn't do this and wouldn't do that, and like, so the only thing that could possibly do that is a slime. Yeah, so then he gets reincarnated as slime. But Maribel, she died as an old lady. Yeah. Like of old age, and she just reincarnated into a baby. Yeah. So it was a little bit different. So it wasn't like a tragic accident reincarnation. It was like you're dead naturally, old age, and now you're born anew with the same memories, though, which is kind of crazy. Yeah. But
I mean, I'm not going to go really too much philosophical into it,
up in here.
But I have listened to a lot of stories about reincarnation and how in real world stories. But I'm not going to talk about that because this is not the podcast for that.
Yes, let's geek out about this. Yeah. So anyway. All that stuff, like the world building is really cool. So do you have like a favorite species that we've encountered so far? I mean, mind you, we're 3 seasons in. Yeah. So I've never read the manga or the light novel. I'm literally going into it with you together.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't really know what's going on, but I just know.
Is this the first anime that we have actually watched together that you have? Well, no, because we watched Kaiju number 8 together.
Yeah, but we're not finished yet. Yeah. So we're waiting for that to build up, though.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I can't think of anything that I like better than the others. I mean, like, I think they're all so interesting, especially when he names them and they evolve. Like, the lizard people, they evolve into dragon people, and then the orcs, they evolve into high orcs. Yeah, and then the ogres
turn into onis. And then Kijin the second time. So they go from ogre to oni to Kijin, and then something else. I don't really remember, Dark Kijin or something. I don't know. That's Shion. Shion does that. Yeah, I like that. I think, looking at all the species, I guess I think I really like the ogres or the Kijin, like Benimaru, Sohei, Shuna, Shion. I can't remember Hakuro, the old dude. I can never remember the dude that doesn't want to fight and becomes a blacksmith. I never remember his name. So there was like 5 of the ogres, and one of them goes and he does like, I don't want to fight. I'm gonna just make armor.
He's the one with the one horn.
No, he has 2 little horns.
Oh, 2 little horns. Yeah,
he has 2 little horns.
I don't know why I want to say Hashira, but it's not Hashira because Hashira is from Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think you're right. It's something like that.
Yeah.
It's because he's not like front and center.
Yeah. He's just
like
on the back.
Shion and
she's secretary.
And
Secretary.
And Benimaru.
Yeah.
And now, crap.
What? Who?
Hero.
Well, Hero. I mean, he's not part of. Hero's not part of Tempest. Hero's part of that other nation.
Oh, he went back there.
Yeah, he went back because now he's running it with a girl.
Yeah.
The queen. Mm-hmm. Which didn't know that we had to watch that movie after season 1. I believe we had to watch that movie technically.
Yeah, so we had to go back and
yeah. So there's a couple movies. There's a second movie we haven't seen yet, but it's like season 1.
Well, because it hasn't come out yet, has it?
Yeah, no. So it's season 1, Reincarnated as a Slime. Then it's the Crimson. It says Reincarnated as a Slime, Crimson Bond or something like that. And then season 2 and season 3.
Yeah.
So and then there's a movie which I think takes place after season 3.
It's 2026.
Yeah. It just came out because I think it was in theaters a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So it's not. We can't watch it yet.
No, not yet.
But we will.
Yeah, eventually. As long as it's dubbed, because she doesn't want to watch any subbed anime whatsoever.
I can't read that fast.
You got to be quick. You got to learn.
I mean, it's hard to read in Solo Leveling when his screen comes up.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so I'm a fan of, I think my favorite race is probably, it's going to be the ogres. I think so.
I like them. I do like them.
And out of all the goblins, I like Gobta.
Yeah.
That's my boy. Gobta. Especially when he this most recent thing when he fuses with Ranga. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So, yeah.
He becomes the 4th general,
Yeah. So, the world building is really great. And when Rimuru, I think it's, he keeps wanting to protect the humans. And I know that he killed, 20,000?
Yeah, but that comes to bite him in the ass.
Well, I know that. But even we're still back to that.
Yeah.
We're still back to him.
He just wants to build good relations with him. At first it was like, don't mess with humans, don't hurt them no matter what, come to me first. But now it's like, if they hurt you, you hurt them back. But I want y'all to be treated the same.
Yeah.
And he wants to have good relations, work hand in hand, build a world where humans and monsters live together in peace.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, that was his downfall that caused those issues, is that he was just like, leave the humans alone. Like, accept the ridicule, accept them talking crap to you. You don't do nothing. We're going to, not give monsters a bad name.
But that's because of that, because he didn't think that humans would come in and do that.
Yeah.
But
he learned the hard way.
He did learn the hard way.
20,000 down.
20,000 down, and then he becomes a demon lord.
Demon lord, yeah.
Yeah. I have big feelings about this show, and I think it's because it is so like it's how everybody wants the world to be.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
you can definitely tell there's some like real world like things that are kind of like reflect real world,
Yeah.
Like our real day to day outside of the anime world, Like it's definitely got some themes that could take, could play out in this world. It would be great.
Absolutely.
It'd be great if we could all get together or get along and everything.
And that's what I feel like. That's what the creator of this show. I mean, everybody wants world peace, right?
Yeah.
So this person who's been reincarnated, who's been given a second chance, is doing. He's trying to build the perfect nation, which is proving to be very difficult
because people don't want you to succeed.
Exactly.
Those ops is out there,
and I feel like that is like it really mirrors our society.
I mean, if I had a storm dragon inside of me giving me ultimate power, maybe I could make some changes as well.
Yeah.
But I get it. There's a lot of people pushing back against him, right? And it causes a lot of like big fights. Like a lot of cool fights against demon lords, other nations, other monsters, heroes, everything.
So who is your favorite demon lord?
Well, the demon lord of, okay.
So you got the Octogram.
Before it was Octogram, because they got rid of a couple, but I think get rid of Clayman, they get rid of, and then Freya and Carrion go work for Malim. So then it turns into Octogram, but before that it was like the 10 demon lords before they lost. They lost 3 and
they killed Clayman.
Yeah. You don't really see much, right? So Guy Crimson is the dude in the back, right? He seems to be the most powerful one with the red hair, the one that's kind of like very flamboyant and has like a crush on old boy with Leon Cromwell or whatever. And then there's the giant dude who really doesn't say much. And then there's like the sleepy guy who really doesn't do much either. And then there's
Luminous, who is the god.
Luminous, who they people don't know that she's like a vampire, a demon lord, and they worship her. And then there's what's her name? The little fairy.
Oh,
Ramiris. Ramiris is the little fairy who's like in charge of the dungeon. And
there's
Malim. Right, I guess Malim would be the best one.
Malim is my favorite.
I think it's because, you see her more and they interact with her more. You see more of her.
So,
because if I saw more of maybe the other ones, maybe I'd kind of gravitate towards them. But Malim is cool because she's like super childish, right? But she like listens to Rimuru.
Yeah.
And then her uncle's Veldora, which I didn't know that until the most recently. She's like, Uncle Veldora. I was like, oh, snap. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
That's my brother's daughter.
She's part dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I do like, and then I guess second, not including Rimuru, would probably be Ramiris because I think she's funny.
What about,
who?
What's his name? The primal.
Oh, the primordial demon? Well, he's not a demon lord. The demon lords are just the Octogram guys. They're like, the primordial demons are like the first big demon.
Well, I know, but
Diablo.
No.
You talking about Diablo?
Diablo, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But Diablo's cool. I like Diablo a lot too. So like, if we were gonna ask me who's my favorite general, because Rimuru considers his generals Benimaru, Shion, Diablo, and I guess Gobta by default because he won the tournament. So that's like his 4 generals, right?
Yeah.
I think out of the 4 generals, I think Diablo's obviously my favorite, just because he's crazy, hyper focused. It's like everything for Rimuru. Right?
Well, I think it's funny that Diablo is so strong.
Yeah.
He's like, you can't even compare.
Yeah.
Right?
And everybody says it too. It's like, why would Rimuru even name this dude? Like, he's so strong as it is. He's so crazy. He's so evil as it is. Why would you even name this guy? And everybody's like, man, freaking out.
Because he's loyal.
Yeah.
And at first, I was like, he's got ulterior motives.
Yeah, no, he don't.
He doesn't.
He does not.
No.
He just wants to serve Lord Rimuru.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he's super
so
obsessed.
loyal. And then I love, and another thing I really love about the show is that, he meets all these people, all these monsters, all these creatures, and he has a way with everyone.
Yeah. It's like they can sense that he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Or good. I don't know. He doesn't.
My guy?
He doesn't have any parts.
My guy.
He's just a doll. So.
He says, I know what she said. He says, I'm sexless.
Yeah, he says I'm sexless, right? Because he's like looking at his clone. He's like, I don't have any
like
no bits and pieces.
doll.
You don't have no bits and pieces. But he's a man in his heart because
in his heart, yeah.
Because
because he died as a man and he loves women.
And he loves women. And he loves
Oh my gosh, when they were at the bar.
Yeah, when the elf bar.
They would.
He was loving it.
They had them all under their titties.
Obviously that's why Shion's his secretary, because he's always hanging out under her. So yeah,
just tuck there right under the titties.
Right. So Diablo's great. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have like a favorite fight or like a favorite bad guy that he had to overcome, or a situation, like a very bad situation that he has to overcome, a scheme?
Because
there's a lot of scheming. There's a lot of bad guys. Like, who's like your favorite?
I think my favorite fight would be. God, I could never remember.
Just give me a description.
Names.
I got it.
The girl that was with the West Church.
Oh, Hinata?
Yes.
Sakaguchi. Hinata Sakaguchi. Who becomes his friend now? Who's his friend now? Yes.
So that is my favorite. And
the first time or the second time?
The second time.
The second time, okay, yeah.
The second time. And it's because she has this idea of him because somebody's putting this in her head, right? Yeah. So Yuki. Why do I keep calling him Yaki?
So we think it's Yuki, but she says that it wasn't Yuki later. I thought it was Yuki too that told her, but it was like the West merchants or whatever that put that stuff in her head.
Yeah, it was the
Granvilles or whatever, it was the 7-day clergy.
The 7-day clergy.
Yeah,
then they eliminated all of them.
Yeah, because they was lying.
Yes.
They was scheming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that fight was really good. I really did like that fight. The second fight, anyway.
Well, because she comes to the realization, they obviously lied, like come fight me. Rimuru said, come fight me.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
No.
Well, he did.
But they cut it chopped it up
because he said, I want to talk to you. I want to talk this
out.
And
if we can't do nothing.
But if we can't, then come fight me.
Yeah, pretty much.
And when she comes, you see it. She almost realizes it right away.
Yeah.
That there's something wrong here. Something doesn't add up.
Yeah. Well, I think she figures it out before she goes. Mm. And then she gets there and she's like, you wanted it, let's do it, right? Because in her mind she thinks she has to do this to earn his forgiveness because she wants to apologize to him. But she thinks the way that he wants to be apologized to is a fight. And
he thought that she just wanted to fight him.
Yep.
So
to get her revenge or whatever.
He was like, all right, let's do it. Yeah. Because there was no discussion.
Yeah.
There was no, you said that you wanted to fight me. Well, no, I didn't. There's none of that.
If they only opened their mouth.
Yeah.
They could have avoided some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was your favorite one, his fight against Hinata?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And because I think so much comes to light in that fight.
Yeah.
There's so much that is brought out in that fight, in that whole situation.
Yeah.
And then Luminous comes out.
Yeah.
Luminous.
Luminous, yeah. Luminous comes out and she stops the 7-day clergy or whatever. And then Diablo on the other side of the world out here taking care of Falmuth, killing that 7-day clergy dude as well. And then there was another dude that was hiding inside the castle that one of the guys got, the Granville guy.
Yeah.
Or whatever, but yeah.
So what about you?
I think about it, and Rimuru really doesn't fight very much.
Well, no, because everybody fights for him.
Everybody fights for him, right? So
he
fights Hinata, right? He does. Mm-hmm. That happens. He fights. Shoot, that might be his last real fight. 'Cause I feel like he barely fought Clayman because Shion was fighting Clayman most of the time.
Yeah.
And at the very end, after Clayman ascends or awakens as a true demon lord, then Rimuru knocks him back and it's pretty quick and he absorbs him or whatever and takes his power.
Yeah.
So that way he can become a demon lord. So I don't really know if Rimuru has a big fight, but I do like him. It wasn't really a fight, but I do like how he did became the demon lord, and he had that whole scheme set up and all those plans.
And he absorbed all the...
Yeah. Well, okay, so that, I really like that. So, he had the plans, and, he was sitting up there, and he had little molecules or whatever, and they were, magnifying the light, turning into little lasers, murking everybody, and he got his souls or whatever. Mm-hmm. So, that one was good. But I think the only fight, aside from that, or the other ones, is probably him versus the orc disaster or whatever.
Oh yeah,
the big pig.
When they were eating.
Yeah. So that was really the only fight I think he really had, aside from the Hinata one and the Clayman half fight. The one fight where he did it from start to finish himself.
Yeah.
Was that one. And I think that's so. If it has to be my favorite fight for Rimuru, it would have to be against the Orc Lord, or I think they called the Orc Disaster, which was an Orc Demon Lord or whatever that he fights and absorbs, and he absorbs them all, and he absorbs their sins too, so that everybody can forgive them. If you I take on their burden, and if you have beef with them still, you're gonna have to take it out with me, which kind of causes that first set of natural peace, because the lizard people were there, and they kind of see it, and it's okay, this powerful dude saying forgive them for whatever, and then the ogres, like Benimaru and all them, they see it as well. And they're like, well, if Rimuru says it, then I'm going to go by it because we follow this dude to death, right?
Yeah.
So that he starts that piece. And that's where the building of the nations start.
Yeah.
Because it's the lizard men, the ogres, and then the orcs and the goblins, which goblins are OG day ones.
Yeah.
Like the goblins are always there for him.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I think that's where it really starts.
Yeah.
And I think that battle was the most important one for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there a favorite kingdom you like? Because there's a couple. There's Ingracia. There's the Dwarven Kingdom. I like the Dwarven Kingdom a lot. I think they're pretty cool. Because that's where he gets, his what is it, artisans.
Yeah.
The brothers.
Yeah.
And then the elf. I don't know what the elf kingdom was, where the old girl comes from. The high elf or whatever.
Oh, with the dad that wants to protect her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ingracia is the one where Yuki works, I believe. That's where the kids were.
That's where the school
is
where Shuna was.
No, not Shuna.
Not Shuna.
Shizu. There's always so many characters.
So they all start with S. All the girls start with S.
That was kind of a sad moment, right?
That was a very
where
sad
he gets
moment.
his fortune told, and he's like, "This person is a person you're meant to spend your life with, or like your soulmate," right? And then
what it meant so it was in a whole different way.
Yeah, because he absorbs her,
and they, I mean, obviously
they share a soul or something. I don't really know what they do, but he takes her image, her likeness. That's the word, and I think that's pretty out of respect for her, and then fulfills her mission to save those kids, which are pretty funny. I like that little arc.
Yeah, even though Shizu was in it for a very small period of time, she's a very huge part of the story.
I think she helps mold his perception, or like his story, like how he wants to make this world.
Yeah.
And then her,
and then the beef with Hinata is because Hinata thinks that
he killed Shizu.
Well,
he absorbed her, but he didn't kill her. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that is there
she died because Ifrit left her body.
I think that's what you were telling me, that like he was keeping her alive because the Magicules and all that stuff, like the little kids, they need to have the spirits in them, so that they could survive the Magicules. Mm-hmm. And so when he left,
because they'll only live like 5 years, I think.
Something crazy, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, is there a favorite arc that you've had in there? We've seen a lot. There's a lot of arcs. Some of them are quick little arcs. Some of them are like long drawn out arcs. Some of them are overarching arcs that are like multiple seasons long. Like the Yuki arc, I think that's going to take a while before he finds out that dude's true motives. Yeah. But you got to like...
I really like Hero's arc. I mean...
you like that movie?
That was... It was very touching because, one, you see this guy, you don't even know who he is, right?
Yeah,
so we were watching the show.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's this guy there.
And we're like, who is that guy? Why does he look like Benimaru?
Yeah. So you're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, hey, let's watch the movie.
And there
so we watch the
movie. There's the story.
And then you get all of their backgrounds.
Yeah, you get
in his arc.
Yeah, you get all like the ogre village, and he left to go be a mercenary to go get food for them or something. Like,
and
then
he comes back and the village is destroyed. Yeah. But then the queen, she thought that he had left them.
Yeah.
But he didn't leave them. He went to go check on his village.
No, she didn't think that he left them. She was waiting there, and she was like, I know he'll be back. And
her dude said that.
Her two advisors were like, you wasted your energy on this guy.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, nah, he'll be back. And then right out the sun, right through these clouds and the horizon, there he was on his little dragon.
Yep, he came back. But because
he owes her his life.
Yeah. And, I mean, his story is just so, it's like, and they had forgiven the ogre, or... Yeah,
the orcs.
The orcs.
Yeah, the orcs.
They had forgiven Benimaru, Shuna, Shion. Lord have mercy. They had all forgiven them.
Yeah.
And then he's like, how can, what is this?
Yeah.
And then,
he's like,
and then he sees Rimuru, what Rimuru does for their their nation or whatever,
this is their
country,
nation.
whatever. And how he helps the queen, and he takes on all that, and he
lets them farm in the forest of Jura.
And then he Moseses the waters, and finds the curse.
Yeah, and cleans them up.
So
heals her with honey.
With a honey,
right? Special magic honey.
People talk. You know, it's crazy. A lot of people swear by honey for a lot of things, but I didn't.
Slowly removing curses.
Didn't know it removed curses.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I really like Hero's arc.
Yeah.
And then it's just the whole show is just so, it's such a good story.
Yeah.
It's so like inspiring, you know. We'll never be like that.
Yeah.
And it's really sad. So I guess like watching things like that, you can live vicariously through that show.
You can imagine. Yeah.
You can, imagine that the world is
a better place. Or has the ability to get to that.
Yeah, where we can all live in peace. Obviously, we have come to not another, but I mean, she's been there, but now he's facing more problems with Maribel because she wants to rule.
Yeah, she just wants to control like commerce, and she just knows that Tempest will become the center of the world because it's positioning, and then the magic train, and then they have this power, and Rimuru's like building all these relations. They're not going to need them anymore to broker, to do anything money wise. They can get everything in Tempest. They can get clothing, they can get armor, they can get potions, they can travel, they can see the Colosseum for fights, they can do the dungeon, like everything goes through Tempest.
Yeah.
And that's what she doesn't want because that makes her obsolete. And that's where all this comes from, is because she just doesn't want to lose her power. And she's not powerful by any means in the sense of like abilities.
Yeah.
She can manipulate you, but she doesn't have she can't beat you in a fight. You know what I mean? So that's all she has. Yeah. Well,
and I get her. I get why she's upset or whatever, but all you got to do is talk to somebody. Hey, listen, can we become partners? Can we do this? Can we do that? I mean, Rimuru makes it happen for everybody.
Well, in the most recent episode that's dubbed that we saw, she says, well, what if he comes to a point where he changes his mind and he no longer wants to work with us in that way because he's so powerful? What are we going to do? Let's snuff this out now, which is obviously wrong, but kind of right at the same time, because you don't know. He is a demon lord. He had to kill 20,000 people or 10,000, 20,000. I can't remember. He had to kill so many people.
I can't remember.
Just to become a demon lord. And then so it's like, and then he has the power of Valdora because they're boys.
Yeah.
So
hold on. Let's talk about Valdora for a second.
Yeah. Valdora is. I love Valdora for one. He's awesome. So yeah.
You got this high powered, super strong storm dragon that was locked in this cage.
Yep.
Or this cave in the magical realm barrier.
Yeah.
Because he's so powerful.
Yeah.
And now he's this arrogant, childish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Person. Yeah. Like human form.
Yeah. I think it's cool, and I think it's because
I love it.
It's just crazy. It's just a whole different take because you meet him and he seems very serious. There's some jokes coming from Valdora when you first meet him in the cave.
Yeah.
But when he's out there, he's just like, I'm the best. I can do anything. Like nobody can stop me. But Rimuru never puts him on the front lines. Like never. He's like, how about you stay back? How about you guard the village? How about you hang out in this dungeon? How about you just stay over here? How about you control your aura or whatever so nobody knows you're back? Like. He listens to him.
Because all he wants to do is read manga.
And eat. Yeah, he wants to read manga and
all
eat.
He wants is dessert.
Yeah.
Don't take his dessert away.
And he's always like playing little schemey games, So, I don't know. It's like a perfect compliment to Rimuru, I think. Because it's like you have Rimuru who's kind of all business.
Yeah.
I mean, good, new, all business, once world peace or whatever. And then you have this goofball that's powerful, Veldora, who's just like, I mean, he's a dragon that's known for destruction, but he's just like kept at bay because of manga and yakisoba.
Yeah.
and he's supposed to sit in desserts.
Yeah.
So, and he always threatens them with like no dessert and I'm not going to give you the next chapter of this manga and stuff like that. And I think that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But
wait, it's definitely like a child.
Yeah.
You have to bribe them or punish them.
I can't remember what he said in the very first beginning or why he got locked up to begin with. Because he like accidentally burned down a city.
I think it was, yeah.
It's like that. I accidentally burned down a city. Like,
yeah.
Come on, dude. It's pretty crazy,
yeah.
but it's funny though. I like it. I can't wait to. I don't know how long that manga or light novel is still going on. Like there's so much happening, and I don't know how we're gonna be like 60 years old and they're still making that thing.
It's like know. One Piece.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I don't know. It's good. I really like it. I didn't think when you first watch it, like when you watch the first episode.
Yeah.
There was no way in my mind, like I never thought it would be what it was.
Yeah.
You see this slime just bouncing around and you're like.
You always ask me questions. And I just want you to watch. What's going to happen? What's happening next? And then as soon as you ask, it's like the question gets answered. Like
I'm a question asker.
I know. A question gets immediately answered like right after. So just wait. You'll get it. But yeah, it starts off and you do not know that this is what it's going to turn into.
Where's my question askers at? Because it's like a reflex.
I know.
I can't help it.
And it doesn't help that I read a lot of manga too. And so like I know some stuff and then I want to tell you, but I feel like when I do tell you, I just confuse you because then you start bringing stuff up that I mentioned that I might have mentioned it out of order or it's just kind of pertains but it doesn't and it always throws you off.
Well, so earlier
when
we were watching Solo Leveling
and
I asked you a question and you looked at me and you said wait and then literally exactly what I asked you happened and I was very satisfied.
See?
But
just wait.
Yeah. And that's we'll have to do Solo Leveling soon because
these manga artists, man, they know what they're doing. They know how to build this world. They know how to set you up to ask questions, and then then you get satisfied with a lot of the answers because you're like, oh crap, I get it now. But, no. And Reincarnated as a Slime is pretty good. I really like it. So if anybody else wants to give it a shot, it's highly recommended.
Oh, highly recommended. I really liked it.
It's 20-something episodes a season. It's 3 seasons.
So we're on season 4.
Right.
So it's 3 full dubbed seasons.
Right. And then a movie.
And then the movie after the first season.
Yep.
And then now we're on the 4th season. I think there's 8, 9 dubbed episodes.
Yeah, we're getting close.
And then the movie, which hasn't come out yet, which needs to come out because I need to watch it. And I'm watching Slime Diaries.
I had never seen Slime.
Not want to watch.
I didn't, because it seems very chibi, like too goofy. I like a little bit more serious tones.
It's so right now. It's literally him writing his adventures.
Ah, okay.
So it's kind of like realistically, it's kind of like one big recap.
Ah, okay. So no need to watch it if you've seen the show.
I like it.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Yeah, we'll watch it. All right?
Yeah.
We're definitely hitting our time limit here.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to have to end it. Unless there's any last thoughts.
Watch it.
Watch it.
Watch it.
You won't regret it.
You will not.
Give us, if you think it's starting off slow, trust me, it'll get better. I did not like anime. Watch it. Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to be it for Geeking Out with My Spouse. I'm Candido.
And I'm Samantha.
And until next time. Thanks for hanging out with us on Geeking Out with My Spouse. We love getting to share our nerdy rabbit holes with you, and the fact that you're here listening means the world. If you want to support the show, the easiest way is to follow or subscribe wherever you're listening. You can also leave a rating or review. It helps more than you think.
Do you want to go the extra mile? Share this episode with a friend? Tag us on your socials. We're on Facebook and Instagram. Or send us your wild theories and fandom hot takes at geekingoutwithmyspouse@gmail.com. We'll be back next time with more cozy chaos, more geekery, and probably at least one moment where one of us says something we immediately regret. See you then.